Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Welcome. TGIF.
Yes.
Friday. Thank you all for tuning in. I am Tawanna Francis, your host. Today is Face Your Fear Friday, and my guest is Lisa Chu. Lisa Chu is the wife of Chef James Chu. For 32 years, she is the mother of two lovely daughters and the stepmother of two great sons. Lisa is an evangelist and a chief adjutant to pastors Gloria and Dawn Mixon of Mount Calvary Churches of Huntington, Long Island. Lisa is also a teacher of phlebotomy at Long Island School of Nursing in Deer Park, Long Island. She is my sister in Christ and she is my friend.
Yes.
Help me welcome
Amen.
the lovely Lisa Chu.
I love you too. Thank you so much, Tawana, for having me and inviting me. I count this to be a blessing and looking
Yes,
forward to more. But
yes.
I count it a blessing because I want to be able to bless somebody, help somebody by giving my
Mhm.
testimony and my experience of what I've been through in life.
Okay,
So,
good, good. So
um,
I'm gonna let you start right away. Cause share with
okay.
us your story here on on today. Okay.
Okay. Well, I grew up in church, as a church girl,
Mhm.
saved at an early age. Sometimes there are things that happen drastically, but I realized that it's a process in order for you to grow. There are certain steps that you have to take in order for you to see the glory at the end.
Yes.
So, when you became a young lady, you get your cycle, and it kind of went around the church. Everybody's saying, "Oh, she became a young lady." And, when you become a young lady, you seem like you're embarrassed about it. Mom, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody that.
Mhm.
That's privacy. You don't want all that business out.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, I was being babysat, and I got molested and really carried that for so many years, not actually being healed. Bringing that into my marriage, to my family. But it's as I totally gave myself over to the Lord, giving that total yes, is when I realized that I could be healed. Now,
Mhm.
the people may say this is crazy, but see, God acts in peculiar ways. I
Yes.
remember my pastor speaking on a topic. What do you do when your past comes into your future? And I had to really think about that. Like, what do you do? So sometimes you have to get to the root of the problem that's in your life so that you can be whole and move forward. And how I did that, I had to come to terms with myself. Do I want to become stagnated? Do I want to sit back on the sidelines? Why am I giving this person so much power? They're going on with their life, and I'm just sitting here wasting time by not saying anything. I had to
Mhm.
muster up everything I had to give it to the Lord, put it on the altar. I had to take my hands off it. So with that being said, when I had my daughters, God blessed me with daughters. So I
Mhm.
was overprotective because I didn't want them to go through what I had to go through. And I
Mhm.
am grateful that I was able to do that. But as a mother, we're protectors, we're nurturers. This is what we
Yes.
do, you know. Um,
Yes.
when I actually start having a conversation about it to my husband, when I had a conversation with the family about it, you know, because as a mother, you really don't let them know you're in the inner you. And I
Right.
wanted them to know so that they would not actually go through it. So I'm grateful that I had the experience, not that the process of it, but I realized I had to forgive that individual. I had to
Mhm.
forgive him within myself and say that, hey, that's a soul that needs to be saved. And
Mhm.
that is how I was able to be healed. I love on the brother. I wish him the best. And when I write my book, I want to utilize him as well because, with the healing comes the glory.
Yes.
So that's my testimony that how I can help somebody from not being silent for so many years. Get to the
Mhm.
root of the problem. If you need help, there are people out there that are willing to help you. If you can't get a hold of anybody, tell somebody that you trust. I remember I had somebody in the church that I could just pull to the side and say, this is what's going on with me you
Mhm.
know, didn't
Mhm.
go into full detail, but they knew something was wrong.
Right.
And I was
Right.
able to tell, because back in the day, you would tell your parents or your mother, and they'd be saying, oh, she don't know what you're talking about. But they would brush
Mhm.
stuff up under the rug and act like
Yes.
nothing happened. Some
Yes.
people can do that and some people cannot. So I am
Mhm.
just grateful. I look at where I am today. God has blessed me with a wonderful family. Love my
Yes.
family. Got my
Good.
seventh grandson, JJ, proud of him. And my daughter had went through a tragedy just in February. And I'm telling you, that took faith. You have to have faith to see your children through because you want the best for them. But that's her testimony. So one day she'll be able to talk to you
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Um, you know, um, a lot of women, girls, have been molested right in their own homes. This
Right.
is something that's an ongoing, um, terrible thing that's still happening today. And
Yes, it is.
I heard you say that you knew the individual, and
Yes.
and that's one of the things that most women and girls who are being molested be molested by someone they know, or being
Right.
molested by someone they know, um, and they own homes. And
Hmm.
you said that you told your family, you told people about it.
Right. But
Back then, if you don't mind talking about that, that
hmm
um, when you brought it out, was there anybody that helped you through it? Um, you said they kind of swept it under the rug. Um, but was there one person that you could trust that helped you get through it?
well, the person that I trust was my mother. But when I
Hmm.
told my mother, she said, you don't know what you're talking about. That ain't, that's not happening. So then all of a sudden, if you trust your mother and that's the person you want to talk to, I just closed up. I had nothing else to say. Who do you trust?
Hmm. Hmm.
Who do you trust at that point?
See, and that's why I asked the question because who do you trust and who do you tell? And the thing is that we live with this in silence for so long. Um,
Right, right.
because our mothers and our grandmothers didn't talk about things like that.
No, they didn't.
We come from a generation that was what happened in the house stayed in the
Stays
house.
in the house. That's it.
Children were supposed to be seen and not heard back
Hmm.
then. And even now today, that's still going on. And you said that you knew the person who molested you, and you still see him today. Um, and you say you love on him. But let me ask you, did he ever apologize or even acknowledge that he had done these things to you?
Well, I feel like this. He did say in his words, I'm sorry, in his words. But did I get a genuine apology? No, I didn't get a genuine apology. It wasn't the apology that I imagined it to be, you know. But I realize if he doesn't give me the apology, I have to forgive him so that I can move on.
Okay. And
Mhm.
I asked you that question because it's kind of peculiar to me because I did not know I was going to be doing this show in August. In
Wow.
August of this year, August 2nd, I was up early in the morning and I got on Facebook and I seen a message from the man. Actually, it was a post or a comment on a post from the man who molested me as a child.
Wow, sis.
I have not seen or heard from this person in probably 40 years. And when I seen that, something on the inside of me got stirred up. And I sent him
Okay.
a message. And I said to him in this message, and I still have it in my messenger because I preparing for this show, I looked at it.
Oh,
And I
wow. Okay.
said that he was the devil, that he needed to burn in hell. I called him in big capital letters, child
What?
molester. And I sent him that message, and he sent me back a little prayer, and that
Really?
pissed me off. And I sent him back another message, and I said, "Don't send me no prayer. You should be asking God. You should be begging for His forgiveness, you child molester." And then he called me, and I ignored the phone call. He called right on Messenger, and I ignored it again. He did it twice. And then he sent me another message and he said, "You know what? You are right. I was that. And I am sorry for what I have done to you. And
Mhm.
I've been haunted by this for many, many years."
Right.
And then he said, "And just me admitting it to you shows that I've changed.
Mm.
I'm in your hands, right?"
Wow.
And
Mhm.
I tell you, I wanted to post it on Facebook. I wanted to send it to his children, to my family. I just wanted to expose
You
him.
want the world to know.
And I didn't do that. I prayed. I prayed about it.
Okay.
And I don't know, the next day or so, I sent him a message and I told him, I said, "You know what? I do forgive you." Because I had to remember how to forgive and the forgiveness of it.
Yeah.
Also know that me forgiving him is me continue to heal. And
That's
now
it.
I can speak out against it. I can speak out about it
Okay.
because I was silent for many years also. And it
Mm.
is we I did tell my mother also, and it was just pushed under the rug, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And as women and mothers, grandmothers, now we have to be the voice. We have to be out there
Yes.
and people know that there is help, that you have rights, that nobody should be doing this to you. Nobody have the right to hurt you like that. I don't care who it is. They do not
Right.
have the right to hurt you like that. You don't have to suffer in silence any longer. There's help
Mm-hmm.
out there. Lisa, I heard you say there's help out there. Um,
Yes. Yes, there is. I actually know this young lady. She's not really young, but to me, she's like a young. And her name is Dr. Alicia Delgado Agudio. She actually specializes, and she's a doctor for psychology. Young, willing to listen, loves what she does. When I was around, went to Peterson Craig. If you need help, you need help because there's a point where you get oppressed and depressed. You know, you have to come out of that through the faith, through my faith, for we walk by faith and not by sight. We're trusting and believing in God to pull you through. But sometimes you got to go beyond that and get the help. So with that stagnation that I had, with that regression that I had, I needed some help. Now, I'm not saying that it's not wrong to pray to the Lord, but you also need some professional help. There's professional help. Everybody has a gift. So if you need help, I'm going to just say that don't be silent. Don't sit back just because we're talking about it. I know that there's others, but there's a new thing going on where they're just taking women away, taking young children away. And what is it called? I want to say
Trafficking, sexual trafficking.
sexual trafficking. Yes. That's the new
Yes,
thing.
yes,
You know,
yeah,
what happens when let's talk about that.
yeah, yeah.
What if somebody snatched your child, your daughter, your son? It's not just happening to women, it's happening to men too. They
Absolutely,
just don't talk about it.
absolutely.
This is, again, back in the day, they brushed the stuff up under the rug, and
Hmm.
there was no form or platform like it is on social media, such
Hmm.
as my sister Tawanna bringing forth her show to saying that to thy own self, you got to be true. You got
Yes,
to be
ma'am.
true and come out and help somebody. Because if you help somebody, helping somebody else will help you. So
Yes,
tell your story, get it out, be
yes,
healed, be blessed.
yes. And I also did some research, and I found that there is a national sex abuse hotline that is 24/7 that you can
Okay.
call. The number is 1-800-656-HOPE. You can also text connect to 741-741, and I have it up on the screen. Take
Okay.
down if you know anybody, or if you are being abused, or you know somebody who's being abused. You do not have to suffer in silence
That's
anymore.
right.
Get help out there. Get the help. I'm asking everybody, share this video, share the video, share the video. Let's
Yes.
get it out there so women, children, boys and girls do not have to suffer in silence anymore. We can stop the abuse. We can stop sexual abuse. But it's up to us to take the stand. It's up to us to speak out and have the
Yes.
conversation with our children. Um, Even with our grandchildren. I don't care at
Yes.
age. You have to start with babies, because I have heard of stories of 2 and 3 year olds. You
Yes.
you have to start talking to your children as babies. We have to stop this ugly monster.
Yes. And education is really important behind it, being aware and recognizing the signs. When it was happened to me, I actually realized the other people he was messing with, you
Hmm.
know, but they didn't say anything, you know, and I didn't say nothing to them neither, but I
Right.
knew it,
Right.
that's that silent part. But
Yes.
if you're
Yes.
in the Long Island area and you need assistance, you can call Dr. Alicia at 631-639-8227, and she'd be more than willing to help you if you're in the Suffolk County, Long Island area. Get the help you
Yes.
need.
Get
I'm
the help.
just so grateful. Yes.
Get the help you need is out there. Lisa, I commend you on sharing your story with us. I commend you for your strength and your courage
Yes.
to stand and say that this is not right, and I'm not going to live like that, and telling somebody, um, and to even talk to your husband and continue to allow even that, because when you get abused like that, it's even
It's hard to
hard.
trust. Yes, it is.
Even men, your own husband. And I see that you said you've been married for 32 years.
Yes, that man loved on me until I talked to him. That's what he did. He pulled it out of me, actually, because I didn't want to talk about it. But he has
Mhm.
that way. When you have someone that God has given to you in your life, and they're your soulmate, so to speak, your helpmate, um, get you through. Where I'm weak, he's strong. And where he's weak, I'm strong. So we worked hand in hand. And I think, I really thank God for him because he helped me a real lot. With God's help, I made it through, able to move, just have a beautiful family. And not saying that it's always on the up and up, because some things do happen. Things do
Yeah.
happen, but
But again, I thank you for coming on. The
hmm
number on the screen, share the share the video, and if you
Yes, please.
have to be on the show, please contact me right here on Facebook Messenger, or you can contact me on my website
Yes.
at Tawanna Francis Coaching at gmail.com. Ask to be on the show. Come share your stories of hope, strength. Come be an inspiration to women who want to start businesses.
Right, right.
Whatever it is that you do, whatever makes you a wondrous woman, come out. Whatever makes you creative, come out. Whatever you are being true to thy own self, come out. Whatever you want to face your fears, come out. Talk to us, share with us. Please share the video. And again, I thank
Yes.
you for tuning in. Lisa, I thank you for being a guest. You are
Thank you
always
for thank you for
back.
having me. More to come. More
You
to
are,
come, sis.
you are so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and
Thank
good night.
you. Good night.